What Jennifer Lopez's exes have said about her. Jennifer Lopez got brutally honest on an episode of the SmartLess podcast in 2026. The triple threat performer may be in her 50s, but she's not close to being done working on herself. The out-of-sight actor is one of the many celebs who have been married 4 or more times and has been engaged a total of 6 times. Following her divorce from Ben Affleck in 2025, Lopez knew that she needed to make changes. I canceled my tour and I sat there, and I was just like, you need to ing figure yourself out, Lopez told SmartLess hosts Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. The on-the-floor singer added, there's been different times where I felt like, whether people outside knew it or not, where I feel like my life blew up in my own face, and it was because of the choices I made. Lopez realized it was time for some serious self-reflection. There's nobody to blame here except yourself in a certain way, she added. Not that people don't behave in a way that's not great, but what are you doing? And that was a turning point for me. A complete timeline of Jennifer Lopez's relationships reveals a mix of partners of equal fame and non-celebrity performers. Despite these relationships all ending, almost all of Lopez's former flames speak well of the superstar. Many are impressed with her work ethic and ability to handle the radical kind of celebrity that affects every second of her life. Who said what? Who felt scorned? Johnny Noah said Jennifer Lopez loves being in love. Johnny Noah, a Cuban actor and producer, was waiting tables when he met Jennifer Lopez. The couple married in 1997 and divorced 11 months later. Of all Lopez's exes, Noah is the only one who speaks negatively of the superstar in public. Noah and Lopez had a string of legal issues following their divorce, which included Noah unsuccessfully suing Lopez for $10 million over a film about their relationship. The lawsuit was dismissed in 2012. Additionally, Lopez successfully sued Noah for almost $545,000 over allegations he made that she was unfaithful in a tell-all book that he planned to publish. Noah dished about the pop star to the Daily Mail in 2022 following her second engagement to Ben Affleck. I wish her and Ben the best, said Noah. Jen loves being in love, but she's been engaged 6 times. Ben is husband number 4. I was husband number 1. And she told me I was the love of her life. When we lay in bed on our wedding night, she said we would be together forever. For context, Lopez's marriage to Noah happened the same year that her breakthrough movie, Selena, was released to international acclaim. We fell in love when she was already famous. But during our marriage, she became a megastar, added Noah. For years, it was too painful to talk about. I wanted to lie low and live my life. But when I saw she got married to Ben, who is a good guy, the feelings came flooding back. Sean Diddy Combs called Jennifer Lopez one of the great loves of his life. Jennifer Lopez started dating Sean Diddy Combs, then known as Puff Daddy or Puff, in 1999. The 2-year relationship was flanked by rumors that the music producer was unfaithful. I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts, and it really took my whole life in a tailspin, Lopez told Vibe magazine in 2003. In a 2017 interview with Entertainment Tonight, Combs told the outlet that Lopez was, without a doubt, one of the great loves of his life. He also reminisced about her green Versace dress that led to the creation of the Google images. Before the pair split in 2001, Lopez broke the internet when she and Combs arrived at the Grammys in 2000. The singer wore a jungle-inspired dress that became the early aughts version of viral. I thought it was going to really change the game as far as for her and fashion, Combs told Entertainment Tonight. I didn't know how big it was going to be, but it was a great moment for her. She deserved it. She is one of the flyest out there. Combs added that the pair were into turning heads with their attire. We were just stepping up our game as far as what we were wearing and how we were going to use fashion. It didn't matter who was nominated for what awards that night. Lopez's dress stole the show. Chris Judd said he was no longer a normal person after he married Jennifer Lopez. After her tumultuous relationship with Sean Combs ended, Jennifer Lopez was filming a video for her song, Love Don't Cost a Thing, when she met dancer and choreographer Chris Judd. The dancer later told OWN that it was a love at first sight kind of moment. When Jennifer walked in, I shake her hand, and we kind of looked at each other. In my head, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna marry this woman. Lopez's feelings were mutual. Coming out of a torrid relationship, I meet this sweet person who's so refreshing, Lopez told Vibe magazine, via Entertainment Weekly. The Hustlers actor attempted to keep their fast-moving relationship under wraps, but by 2000, the performer was a massive international superstar. Judd and Lopez tied the knot in 2001 after being engaged for 1 month. However, they divorced about 9 months later. If we look inside Jennifer Lopez's marriage to Chris Judd, it appears like the root of their issues may have been because of the performer's fame. Judd was reportedly devastated when Lopez filed for divorce, but the dancer remained classy and refused to dish on Lopez to the media. "You know it's very tough," admitted Judd in an interview with Us Weekly in 2014. "Your privacy is breached. You're no longer a normal person. Our wedding was a circus. I think several people got arrested trying to climb up a mountain, trying to sneak in. We actually rented the airspace." Judd contends that it wasn't her fame that broke up their marriage. "It had no bearing on the outcome of a relationship," Judd added. "Unfortunately, it just didn't work out." Mark Anthony said Jennifer Lopez was the hardest worker he's ever met. Mere months after Bennifer 1.0 ended, Jennifer Lopez married Puerto Rican singer Mark Anthony in 2004. The pair had previously met in 1998 and became friends. Lopez said that the Vivir Mi Vida singer helped her through her rough breakup with Ben Affleck. "To have one of my best friends, who I'd known for years, who I actually love and did have chemistry with, come into my life and say, 'I'm here,'" Lopez told Today in 2014. It would be Lopez's third marriage. This time around, it was a secret and toned-down wedding ceremony held at her house in Beverly Hills. In 2008, Lopez gave birth to twins, Emmy and Max. The duo were Lopez's first kids and her husband's fourth and fifth. However, their parents called it quits in 2011. But Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony's relationship has remained amicable as they co-parent their children. Anthony is impressed with Lopez's work ethic. Before she even brings an idea up, she has visualized it 1,000 times, Anthony told In Style. "And if anyone says it might not be the greatest idea, she'll say, 'You just don't see it yet.' 9 times out of 10, she'll nail it. She's the first one in the room and the last to leave. The hardest worker I've ever met." He added, "When we were together, it was quite the opposite for me. That has changed since. I learned so much from her. She's the original." Casper Smart was impressed with Jennifer Lopez's ability to handle her work life and home life. Jennifer Lopez and Casper Smart met in 2011 when he worked as a backup dancer on her tour. They started dating and embarked on an on-again, off-again love affair that was heavily featured on social media and in the tabloids. "I don't feel older, and I don't feel like I look it, either, so I am just acting the same way I have always acted," Lopez told Vogue of their 18-year age gap. Smart became an important voice in